The Payment Innovation Hub internal team works with the experts of the different partners in order to take an insight, a problem, an issue, and create a solution that can be a product or a service that solves this problem.
Contactless has been proof in Spain that is really helping the industry and helping the citizens to think in a more friendly way about electronic payments. CaixaBank has around 25% of the market share, so it's the fair size of the market. Today, the payments with contactless cards are 70% of the total payments, because still a part of the customers, they prefer to insert the card on the POS and so on, or part of the merchants, they take the card and put in the card on the POS. But we launched mobile payments in, let's say, in a commercial way, in a massive way, 3 years ago, and now mobile payments in this last month in August now are 3% of the total payments. 3%, but 1 year ago was 0.5%.
If you're innovating today, you really need to be thinking about, where is the platform in my business? How do I create value on both sides of the equation? And this concept of platforms is enormously powerful. How do I build muscle memory around all these different ways to pay and get comfortable that in any instance I know how to pay? I think it confuses consumers, which is why I don't have a slide for it, but I fundamentally believe in invisible payments. To the degree you remove the need to think, do I bump in this instance? Do I twist in this instance? Do I blink, dip, or tap? How about nothing? How about keep whatever's in your pocket, and we use some other method to determine how best to pay.
Here is every startup who's going after them. And how do you compete against that market where there are 101 people who are doing it? And what I want to talk about a little bit is some of the theories that these guys are applying it to, actually taking some of that platform business model stuff we just heard about and how they're looking to go after the banks. So the first one I want to talk about is that vertical integration. So a lot of these companies are being incredibly focused and saying, how can I apply digital technology to do a better job of delivering one banking product? Instead of having to build everything internally yourself, you can take products off a shelf, integrate via an API, and immediately start running. In financial services, we're really starting to see this stuff take off, and it's about getting huge horizontal scale, saying I'm going to do one thing really well as a pure B2B service and let other people innovate on top of it. Fintechs, corporates, traditional banks. We can't talk about fintech without talking about open banking. It is the number one topic across every conversation we go to. And we know from a bank's point of view, it's forcing everyone to be open. And the big opportunity everyone's going for is aggregation. Everybody wants to be the brand who is touching the customer at the point of contact. And we all know that on average, people have 3 to 4 accounts, multiple credit cards, loans, etc.